In today's class, I am going to discuss about a very important rule, Fleming's right-hand rule. How do we state Fleming's left-hand rule? In the previous class, we studied about Fleming's left-hand rule and DC motor, if you remember. What is Fleming's left-hand rule? Stretch the first three fingers of left hand such that all the three must be perpendicular to each other. Then thumb finger shows the direction of force, forefinger shows the direction of magnetic field, central finger shows the direction of current. What is Fleming's right hand rule? Fleming's right hand rule states that stretch the first three fingers of right hand such that all the three should be mutually perpendicular to each other. Hold the first three fingers right angles to each other. Then thumb finger shows the direction of motion of the conductor. Thumb finger shows the direction of motion of the conductor. Forefinger shows the direction of magnetic field. Central finger shows the direction of induced current. Compare both rules, left hand and right hand. Right hand, this is left hand, this is right hand. Left hand rule, thumb shows the direction of force. Right hand rule, thumb shows the motion of the conductor. Left hand rule, forefinger shows the direction of magnetic field. Right hand rule, forefinger shows same direction of magnetic field. Left hand rule, central finger shows the direction of current carrying in the conductor. Right hand rule, central finger shows the direction of induced current. So I repeat the rule. Motion of the conductor, direction of magnetic field, direction of induced current. Yes, based on this rule, AC generator works. Yeah, let us learn about AC generator. Generator means the one which is producing, generates, producing, inducing. AC means alternating current. Alternating current. Yeah, here alternating current is generated by this device which is known as dynamo or AC generator. Dynamo. This AC generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction, EMI, electromagnetic induction, the principle of AC generator. What is that? Whenever the magnetic field associated with the coil changes, induced current is produced in the coil. Whenever the magnetic field linked with the coil changes, induced current is produced in the coil. Okay, that is the principle. Then what is the rule? The rule that is used here in AC generator is Fleming's right hand rule. Fleming's right hand rule. So, using this rule, the direction of induced current is found. What is the construction? What is the construction of AC generator? It contains armature. It contains two pole pieces of magnet, NS poles. It contains two slip rings. These slip rings are used to change the direction of induced current. It contains two carbon brushes. Carbon brushes are used to get electric contact, and a load resistor. Across the load resistor, we draw the induced current, the generated electricity. This is the concept. What is the diagram? How do we draw the AC generator? Yes. There are two core pieces of a horseshoe magnet, north and south. And here is a rectangular coil containing several number of turns, which we call it is armature. And one end of this coil is connected to a slip ring R1. And the slip ring is having electric contact with the carbon brush P1. And this brush is contacted to the load resistor. And here, without touching the other arm, without touching the ring, it is taken and connected to another ring here, R2. R1 and R2 are two slip rings used to change the direction of current after completing every half rotation. Here is a carbon brush V2 and used to get electric contact between the ring and brush. And here is a load resistor across which we draw the induced current. This is the magnetic field. This is the armature. This is the axis of the armature. It is connected to turbine. Okay. When water is passed or when the wind is hit this wheel, that wheel what we call it is turbine. Okay. When the wind is hit or when the water is passed, then turbine rotates. When the turbine rotates, the coil also rotates. When the coil rotates, the magnetic field linked with the coil changes. Induced current is produced in the coil. After every half rotation, the direction of the current changes. Say in the first half rotation, if the direction of current is clockwise, that can be taken as a positive cycle. In the next half rotation, the direction of the current will be anti-clockwise. That can be taken as a negative cycle. So, after every half rotation, the direction of the induced current changes. Or in one complete rotation, 2 times the direction of the current changes, clockwise and anti-clockwise. The clockwise current is taken as positive cycle, anti-clockwise current is taken as negative cycle, or vice versa. Fine. So this type of current is known as AC current. How it works? Okay, see here. The armature is connected to a turbine. When the turbine rotates, how turbine is rotated? By using wind energy or water energy or some steam is passed through the turbine, turbine rotates. When the turbine rotates, the armature rotates. When the armature rotates, magnetic field linked with the armature changes. Then, by Faraday, induced current is produced. The direction of the induced current is found by Fleming's right-hand rule. This completes AC generator. Basically, AC generator is a device which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Whereas DC motor is a device which converts electrical to mechanical. This is AC current. And we have DC current also. DC current. If the slip rings are replaced by a commutator, then it generates DC current. Okay, fine. So this is AC current and DC current. Now let us try to learn the differences between AC and DC. What is AC current and what is DC current? AC and DC. What is the graph of AC current? This is the graph of AC current, which contains positive and negative half cycles. DC current graph, it is a unidirectional current, single directional current. Its direction is constant. It contains only positive cycles, whereas AC current contains positive and negative cycles. AC is dangerous to life, but DC is less dangerous. AC attracts because it contains positive and negative cycles. It contains positive cycles. It repels. Okay, AC is more dangerous than DC. Fine, what are the advantages of AC current over DC current? AC current can be transmitted to a long distance without much loss of electric power. AC can be converted into DC easily by using a rectifier, and the cost of conversion is cheaper. AC to DC is cheaper. So first one is AC can be transmitted to a long distance without much loss of electric power. Second one is AC can be converted into DC at a low price, at cheaper rate. Easily it can be converted by using rectifier. Third one is it can be step up or step down. It means we can convert high AC voltage to low AC voltage, low AC voltage to high AC voltage using transformer. And distribution, transmission is easy for AC current. But DC, transmitting to a long distance leads to loss of electric power, huge loss of electric power. DC can be converted into AC but not easily. The cost of conversion of DC to AC is high. That is why the cost of solar light is high, because it needs to convert DC to AC in the night. For that, inverter is required. Therefore, the cost of solar light is more. So, conversion of DC to AC is costly, whereas AC to DC is cheaper. Distribution is difficult, and it is not possible to step up or step down. Converting high DC to low DC to high DC is not possible. So these are the advantages of AC over DC. What are the disadvantages of AC current or the advantages of DC current? DC can be used for the experimental purpose, whereas AC cannot be used. AC is dangerous to the experimentator, but DC current can be used for conducting experiments. So this is about the differences between AC current and DC current. What are the differences between AC generator and DC motor? Look at the diagrams here. Same, two magnetic pole pieces are there, north and south, and there is an armature here. Only the difference here is commutator is there, here slip rings are there, commutator. They are used here to maintain the same direction of current all the time. And of course, carbon brushes are used here, and a source of electricity, battery is connected here. Here, DC is supplied, current is supplied, electrical energy is supplied, electrical gets converted into mechanical here, which is connected to an electric fan. Here, it is conversion of electrical to mechanical in DC motor, whereas here, mechanical to electrical. Here slip rings are used to change the direction of induced current. Then commutators are used to maintain the direction of current. So these are few differences between AC generator and DC motor. Thank you.